Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Yazid. I'm here to present about addressing on the internet from class EL45 International 1. And now here I'm going to present. So first of all, computer network is a system that connects two or more computing devices to transmit and share information and resources with each other. Network connection between these devices can be established using cable or wireless media. And once it is established, the communication protocols such as TCP or IP, which is Internet Protocol, then Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and Hypertext Transfer Protocol are used to exchange data between devices. Computer network can be as small as two laptops connected through an Ethernet cable or as complex as a global system of computer networks. Well, the first example of a computer network with the Advanced Research Projects Agency network, or in the short term it is ARPANET, created in the late 1960s by ARPA, a US Department of Defense agency. The computer network consists of various kinds. There are nodes, including servers, networking hardware, personal computer, and other specialized or general-purpose hosts. And these nodes are identified using host names and network addresses. Computer networking is the branch of computer science that deals with the ideation, architecture, creation, maintenance, and security of computer networks. There's a combination of computer science, computer engineering, and telecommunications, where, as in the example for first the first connection of a computer network between two, here are the four items. They are Ethernet card, coaxial cable, and protocol communication that requires to communicate with each other from two devices. In computer network, there are three types of communication. There are client-server, peer-to-peer, and relay. In client-server, in this type of network, one or more central servers provide services to multiple clients, and the clients request services from the server which responds with the requested information. And this type of network is commonly used in business and organizations where centralized control and management are required. For the peer-to-peer is where all devices are equal and can act as both clients and servers. Each device can share resources, communicate directly with other devices on the network, and commonly this type of network is used in small offices or homes, or example in public, like recently now. And the last one, there is relay. It is some type of network that where the messages are passed from one node to another until they are reached to their destination. Each node acts as a relay, forwarding messages to the next node until they reach their final destination. And this type of network is commonly used in situations where direct communication between nodes is not possible, such as in satellite communication or in large-scale sensor networks. And as it is seen in the slide, there are the example of the relay. So when a computer A wants to talk with the computer C, it requires a media that is computer B for the transferring of messages from one computer to another computer. And then on to the next. And moving to the next is IP address. So basically first, before computer can communicate, it needs a IP address, that one unique IP address that can managed by competent authority. If the computer is connected directly to the internet, it cannot give an IP address carelessly. So it must be in accordance with the allocation held by the office or local authority, or anywhere the individual use. Now, let's get started with the basics of the IP address. IP address is a numerical address that is given to every device which is connected to the internet network. So, any devices such as the television, laptop, mobile phones, smartphones, and many other devices that is connected to the network, basically with a computer. And then IP addresses consist of 32 bits and are divided into 5 classes, namely class A, B, C, D, and E. While the three first of the class here has each own specific use, where class A supports a large number of total hosts, and class B supports medium to large size networks, and class C supports a large number of networks with a small number of hosts. Furthermore, for class D and E are a special class which can be dynamic or static for specific use. Although when IP address or Internet Protocol address first launched, there are main two types of IP address, that is IP version 4 and IP version 6. Each of them differs in the number of their fields and the total of the bit. For IPv4 contains 32 bit, while IPv6 contains 128 bits. So then, and in addition, for the class IP addresses classes, there are there are the example of the table of the classes of the IP address with their fields and the total net mask bit. Class A, where it is also called as a network 10, since the IP address reaches up to about 10 addresses in Class B, and then Class C, which contains more until Class E. And then there is and the last but not least, there is also a monolith protocol in the addressing network. Previously, when we learned about the Internet protocol, they have an OSI model layer which contains about 7 OSI, while in IP address computer network only contains 4 layer, which is can be seen here. The TCP or IP model is the computer network model layer protocol, and the right one is the Internet protocol OSI model. For the for this computer network modular protocol only contains application layer, transport layer, internet layer, and network access layer for the to communicate with two devices. And so here's the example of the communication between two computers. The application layer, which shows the message of the computer A to the computer B, the transport layer or the transmission mode like TCP, the internet layer where it contains the IP address source to the IP address destination, and there the last one, network access, which contains or also be called as the physical layer. And so that's all the end of my presentation. Sorry if there's a mistake. And then thank you for watching, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.